All right, everyone. My name is Chef Martin. Welcome to my podcast, To the Nude Life. Today, I'm going to discuss my first time feelings on being a nudist. The first time that I went nude public. All right. Buenos dias, pagi, calamara, buongiorno, good morgen, bona dinanita, and good morning. If you want to support this podcast, you have an opportunity at the very beginning, and I thank you if you do. Thank you if you don't. All right. To the Nude Life, my saying, what you see is what you get. All right. Welcome to my home. All right. To the Nude Life, my discussion, first time feelings. When I went nude, remember, naked is being no clothing by yourself. Nude is no clothing and others see you. Okay? Nudist is living the nudism lifestyle, and nudism means the lifestyle which you do daily activities with no clothes on. Bottom line, that's very simple. All right? So the first time that I went nude, I was sitting in my fifth wheel. I own a fifth wheel, and I live alone. I'm single. I don't even own a plant. All right, sitting there one evening at my table, and I was doing some soul searching. Sometimes it's good to do that, to clear out your soul. Where do you want to go? Okay, what are your plans? So I sat there, and also setting your goals. You must have goals. You got to. I do yearly goals, and I do lifelong goals. Okay. I sat there, and I was searching my soul, and I was like, Martin, what do you want to do with yourself? What do you want to do? What is one thing that get out of your comfort zone? And I started remembering a few years earlier, I was on a trip. I heard of the taxi driver driving me around, told me about a nudist beach. Never been nude. I had heard about nudist beaches. In my mind, I thought I saw orgies, all right? Orgies, men and women running around, flocking everything, showing everything, men running around with hard-ons. That's what I mentally pictured. And then I had to sit with myself in that cab, and I was like, it can't be that, dude. There's more to it, dude. There's got to be. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go to this nude beach. I went to the nude beach. Within 20 minutes of being at that nude beach, I was comfortable. I felt great. I felt good about myself. I had no worries. No worries. It was as if when the clothes came off, all my worries went with them. Okay? So I sat there and I did a little soul searching, and I was like, okay, what do we want to do? What do you want to do, Martin? And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to hit every nudist camp in Georgia. Doesn't matter what it is. Family, gay, lesbian, plus 21, swingers, I'm going to hit them all. So I started looking it up, and I found 10 in the state of Georgia. Well, 11, but one of them is a lesbian place, and it's across in Alabama. So I didn't count that one. So I wrote it down as my yearly goal. And then I pulled out a map, and I started plotting of where I was going to go first. What was going to be my first stop? And then I started doing some research on nudism or nudist. Put everything down, got me a pen and paper, put everything down on paper, and it looked good to me. So then I made the decision that I was gonna follow through with this. So I called my kids. I have a son and a daughter, both grown adults. I let them know on my plan. They were like, "Go for it, Dad. You only live once." Don't be showing everything. Very supportive. We want to hear all about it. So when I decided to execute my plan, I felt myself excited. I felt myself nervous. It was a mixture. It was like, oh man, do I really want to do this? Then the other side of me, hell yeah, let's go do this. Let's go see what all this is about. So I made the decision, I executed my plan. So I went to the first location, which was Native Woods in Darien, Georgia, because I was in Georgia and I still am. So that was the nearest one to me. So as I remember pulling in to the last road to get to this location, and I was before I took that right hand turn. It was the turn. I guess it was the turn of no return. That the point of no return. And I challenged myself. I said, Martin, you wrote this down. You've got everything researched. You've got from point A to point B. I challenge you to finish this goal. So I challenged myself. And then I drove forward. Never looked back. That was it for me. Once I put my truck in drive, started pulling forward, I was not turning back. And again, that feeling, that knot in your stomach, the first time that you get on a damn roller coaster and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna die, or the first time you're crossing that huge bridge over the Royal Gorge, you're looking down and it's only maybe 1,000 feet, but to you, hell, it's like 2 miles down. I'm gonna die. I know I am. That type of feeling was going through my gut. So I executed. I went through, and I'm glad I did it because as soon as I first met my first nudist, I started feeling my own self-confidence rising. I started standing a little straighter. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying without doing it. And it was just, it changed me. It totally changed me, both physically and spiritually. I started walking taller. I started feeling great about myself. It totally changed me. When I did, again, that was my first stop. When I did finally unpack and get ready to go and meet the crowd or meet folks being nude, at the time I was just naked because it was just me by my trailer. I took my clothing off, so I was just naked standing there. And I had to, again, push myself to go out and meet other nudists. I was ready. I'll tell you right now, my gut was like, let's go. Let's go. My brain was like, okay, hold on. What if somebody laughs at us or they don't think your body's good enough and you're fat, you got a gut on you, you didn't do sit-ups for 2 months. That was the brain. The gut, let's go. What are we waiting on? Let's get out of here. Let's go meet people.